have decided to declare from today that the government should declare a state of emergency. We have failed as a country. And
we have not failed.
We have failed as a country at this point. We have not failed. Because
we have not failed. And you see, the fight against Ghana, it's not a government. It's not a government of Ghana effort.
That is
why I'm saying that we appreciate the work that you guys are doing for us. But we also, which is why
they bring Nina in his career to do this particular job. So he is now more or less an authority when it comes to
look, we appreciate the work that they are supposed to do.
So Pacho,
okay. And as a ministry, we know that we appreciate it. So Onoka can say Honorable Makofi buy a classroom. He had reached out to him. We really appreciate the work that they are supposed to do. But what I am saying is, I am speaking to you based on what I know.
Okay, Pacho, wow, Unyaba Abnapuka so asemba kodeba.
Okay. Yes, dear.
Unsa no pay enkomo ye di nyina no. I say ye tuanamo ye we. Resource no wen like I say kasa no ya droson. The state galamse no ekodon. Bibi e di adanse and Ghana Water Company information mo de ba che say ye west. It's resource no we blue water gas me pacho mame lande ama mame lande
okay
blue water gas mo do mo eba ya mo be pa mo ho so ma sase ye djuma resource no e de na e show task force ma withdraw task force ye djuma atumi ye galamse for free site ma withdraw mo nyina ye ka say galamse for na go back to site. And you still take us back say yeah the way na intelligence and investigation resource no way. And so no are free of galamsey ana
abena my main charge in go back you start your back at the beginning of the year so okay yeah some forest results reserve via year two of them are here to see an pay year can one na a bunch of forest reserves one at the beginning of the year not obian to me because these forest reserves have been taken over by armed bandits. There were 9 of them and we're able to repossess all 9. Of course the friends say the dia nipa bone wo ho ye wa ha see o mra say ye nku nipa but every day obi sorry a otum oku nipa so as say nipa bone wo ho no and I say ya ko friends say we possess the forest reserves na nipa san ko mu de and no de wo ho but it doesn't mean say ye nya adwuma. We have repossessed those 9 forest reserves. We've had challenges of people going back into the forest reserve, but we have reclaimed them. Blue water gas asema okay. Go to the Sia River. The river is clearing up. The reason and then catchability levels asema it's as if say we have not seen any results. But me and you know that rainfall square impact. As we speak, we are in the rainy season. It is a stability levels no and society. It does not necessarily mean that the blue water gas are not working. Today, the guys are seriously on the ground. Last month or so, the 900 water pumps Ministry of Agri.
Okay,
farmers. All of those were retrieved by the blue water gas.
Okay, so
and handed over to the Ministry of Agri. The results are showing. But I think the painting, as you compare 8 years versus 8 months, and that's where it looks like as if we are not being fair.
Pacho, I meet you, Rasta.
Mausi, many Mausi are getting on one score. NIMOS has been largely concentrating on water bodies.
Yes. And forest.
And not the is undisputed. Shamfire Hodo Messisi Jomoro area.
It's not a matter with all due respect to you. Menya sure say ban bia ba Shamfire ni pa yetichomo wanye bido. We are talking about results. We cannot be here discussing Shamfire and those things.
The land ya obehu ba bia me free ba. Ya me pesa me Kenya ni say ya gitu say adwuma bi akoso but se si aye ka say adwuma na akoso ni nyina na ye reverse no forest reserves nipa otimi ye adwuma wa na institution ba ko otimi ye adwuma wo pa ni awo kan nyina say ya reclaim 9 forest reserves, which I disagree, but ni nyina no IGP go for you can't dispute it. Because some boy area, western region, Ebane, Ashanti region, a forest reserves are all kind of obedient to me. Calling you now, so you might ITP and conform.
Erastus,
and they were on the ground and no more sure.
It was a coordinator.
Ever remaining as they are. And you recall almost said no, there's a central point a bit my humanity in your moment. And now people are going back.
Erastus, were you in this country when people were going into
I know
you have you have this intel. Were you here when people were going into people's legal seizing excavators and then giving it back to them at a fee, extorting money from miners and FSA, handing over the excavators back to them at fee.
But as we speak, all the excavators they seize from the forest, all the excavators they seize from the forest, many of them are being given back to the illegal miners.
By who? Excavators are yes seizing, they are there. Excavators are yes
seizing, are being given out, and I'm aware. Some of them have been given out. If you want, I'll give you the evidence. Some of them have been given out. And areas are that extortion when they took IGP men national. To me, it's not a perfect institution. No, it is not a perfect institution. That is not what I'm saying. It is not a perfect institution.
I am saying
it is not a perfect institution. I dispute many of the claims.
Without certain controls, which is why we decided that it is better to have it coordinated so that at
now we see you are in Accra and you are talking. I have been with the IGP team before I left, and I'm telling you on authority, sir, don't lump them into extortion. It will be unfair. What I say? Oh, you are in Accra and you are talking. You've never been to the ground.
I go to the field.
People have risked their lives to go into forest reserves.
I go to the field
and
all
to
the
do
time.
The job you are talking about, and you are lumping them into an extortion claim.
People himself will be on the field tomorrow.
That is not fair.
Okay, we go to the field. So we are speaking. We know what we are speaking to, and I am telling you that.
I know what I'm speaking about.
We know
you have not been to the ground, and you don't know what the IGP team was doing on the ground. I was with them in the forest in Tanzania. I was with them. Do you know the kind of risks they faced in the forest there? Do you know the kind of threats that we faced in the forest there? I was with them. And then you lump them into some extortion claim and claim that almost extorting them. Give me one evidence of a mining company.
I am not lumping them into an extortion or whatever category. I am saying that there were too many reports of these things, and so it was important that we are able to
have. Did you investigate the reports? What are these reports? Who is making them? Bring them out.
Okay, and Mausi Mesro, Mesro Bibri, Madaruma on say you winning now for the good of the country, not for any individual or party. But it is just to find a solution to how we are suffering now as a country. The point is that Appiah also say, you know, ne GD o mayenya wonimu wonen sembia okekaye efa e former good aye tu aye ntu no ne kwan so ebre obetimi de asia no kwan enunti na yenya akukuduro say we can compare 8 months to 8 years because the government in opposition then made us feel and believe that the key to making sure say a former good aye tu aye ntu no ne kwan so no it shouldn't take more than 2 weeks. It shouldn't. That it shouldn't. And also the Wadaroma Appiah na baby out on there. We can play all those voices for you. In fact, we have decided to declare from today that the government should declare a state of emergency. We have failed as a country. And
we have not failed.
We have failed as a country at this point. Not failed. Because
and you see, the fight against Ghana, it's not a government. It's not a government of Ghana effort. That is why I'm saying that we appreciate the work that you guys are doing for us. But we also, which is why we are also, as much as possible, being transparent with you. We give you the update as we go along, so that you see where we are. It
it has always been so. In fact, to the extent that Omanhene be crowned say or the presidency better online. So it has been a collective responsibility. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, is a national emergency. It tells you how serious the situation is getting. Now we have even a former person at PR is now at the Jubilee House. Nana ya Jantuamu interaction so more. Say the next 5 years, the probability say Ghana be currency high. Number 2. There were doctor for more culture say ye nuane a ye di yenhwe no minan I contaminated. In fact, Ghana water for quite there. Almost had an additional idea be a man unity and a holding was right. It me could the Pediano and a man should such as say. We cannot continue to say it's just 8 months. It me and compare 8 months. In solving a national problem, we are not bothered about our past mistakes. We are bothered about what we can do to improve on the weaknesses and the mistakes that we did previously. That's why Erastus said, Yentie, because say Erastus a key. Say me a key, who a key. Now say NDC for need to Galamsia. How do we solve the problem? NDC for Say NDC for need to Galamsia. You know that illegal mine 99% a NDC for just like the NPP did it. So we can compare the 8 months to 8 years because the push and the vim this government wanted to push it off illegal mining. And they've been a more demonstrating. As we are speaking, say Erastus catch them say, Enitina, Adia Mampain say a national emergency. I don't think that this should be our approach. I don't think so. So I hope I see my Mr. A party coloration. Idea on my money in our problems, you say. So we should admit at this point that with what is going on, with what we are seeing, with what we are experiencing, to the extent that anopai takwa jum is that correct? Takwa jum ye tutu market na see wajuma ye tutu onina too good. So it cannot be the normal approach again. In fact, Honorable Kujota Black was some 3 weeks back after the demise of our beloved people, because a decision that has been taken by cabinet to be led by our president is not going to be the normal approach again. From that time up to this time, what have we seen? People are rather getting in mind. Now you're NDC, you're affiliated to NDC, you're network with NDC. Appiah dying, who born dog? So let's admit that our approach has failed us. Erastus, the last comment. Now, last comment. Now, if you back to studio, Pacho. I'm a patron, Simitrato.
Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you. We've had a very constructive conversation this morning. But I just want to point out that look, the approach is not the work that we are doing. Okay. First of all, like I said, it's a collective effort. But there's a lot of work that we are doing, and there are lots of results that we can point out that we have been able to achieve in the last few months. I understand that, and I admit that there are a few challenges that we've had here and there. Perfect. We've had a few challenges here and there, but they are human institutions, and so these are likely to happen. But we are working, and we are working, and we believe that the approach that we have works. And as we go along, you will see even better results as we go along. The only thing we are asking is that you guys should continue to help us. You guys should continue to work with us along the path. But from where I sit and from the leadership that I have seen with Honorable Amakofibua with the president, that's from where I sit. I can say that on authority. And let's also put in place structures. The truth of the matter is, if you to Galamsey, yes, stop yes, state of emergency, we do all of those things. That's why we don't provide an alternative. Once all those things are gone, people will go back. And all so right. whilst we are trying to curb the menace, we're also putting these structures in place to be able to get people who are still interested in the mining activity to be able to regulate them and structure them properly. So we are working.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Also submissions. Erastus, as I don't call your comment.
Now, my main concern. Oh yeah, I'm a coffee boy. A human you now be power. But officially stiff opposition from one party for. It be our own country. But all more a man of pressure. Naimus, a man for machines, the kind of pressure that comes on him and comes on the team itself. I'm aware. The only person who was standing up to that pressure was the IGP. Because I'm also aware and all of a sudden we want to pull them out. I don't want to say certain things, but you see, the more we say, forest menso kosa and then apamprama
the insuna and the forest is so
50%. Oh, sir, insuna do na hu no say ahona and na mhore nyina nya ni free forest. Enti da bia be ko bia forest reserves ahodo ni nyina say jimidaya ye kan official tablet ni nyina insu ofin ni oda no enu mu na nam bebre ho na nya ni tifi tano boy tano no na the forest no ko ha ni o ma ye insu no it the more almost say forest ne ko no almost say insu no e ka ho ene apamprama 50% to say the size of Kumasi adani amna nko
hey
we reclaim 1 acre of sa amna no a it cost to be $32,000.
Hey,
we are talking about thousands of hectares are yet destroyed. And you say you tax free, you tax being free. Almost able revenue almost decono, almost discanning in a quickly daily gumbotum. Or mining your tax papa bia, and almost jam manamani near Maniamanu Kuho, because almost it would be in our reclamation. It is here also. A kwasiko dina kwantia 111 to send aye no to send aye ko because party for eniemi eniema entino yentimi nkwani mu ni akọ fighting no say o say fighting no mo e fighting so no ni amom di mbone ni atwe mo mafiri mu a ni aye no ye broker egu ho e ma o mai
Erastus mame nasi pa for this time I went to me this insightful education at their brain. When you ho the last time I know kasa no na mako baby ama MC to maybe farmer so ne on same baby and your juma de bia da o can be prayer topic on because ayakukudru adwuma and God bless you for what you continue to do for Mother Ghana. Right.
All
right. Erastus Sasaridonko. I'm gonna just quickly on this laffy. So papers in the end of
oh man, papers in the na galamse koma yedi. Oh man, media de bia sama mekane say. Yes, ye hodi impejifo accountable. Boss almost say Ghana for. Any sebo mo kache yen. Ena ye pejina so mo mu ho akonta e ma yentere. Ya de kasa sa ene kwanya kon Central Regional man Ghana Water Company baby no mo soni so man so no ebe dane krodian ye no ene a shut it down because enso na be nyina na ayete se afro etobu to me adwuma ama atoje se yekotu bohos de makwanya kofo ni o ma that area ni nyina edidimu akrompo baka so a kwanya in the Central Region. Oh man, ya de kasa se me ba ho so na so ni nyina sei na forest kwaye ni nyina na sa
intimi for 8 months and to 8 years
ya wa ya na ye hunu se ye rasame je fie na gold board no na ye panya wodi gold board anim ekwa river pra wo Eastern Region samie river pra no aso pra enti yo man aye se pika aye west see ya kasai baby asame je fie gina ye press conference no e wo Eastern Region river pra no man asai.
Okay.
Yera samoku de to blakwa asese papa no am say no onye open to media biem. Wo pene kwa na interview man unya no. Samoku de to blakwa sab na mekan. Ye ni musema how passionate no ye in opposition e ba galam sa asem ho a. Menye ne se yera okude to blakwa say de ekoso ye kan onte ye. Menyini so runs for jump or beka che ye say and was a man penny be not to so and declare state of emergency because baby a galamsey situation one and then or to office or the post into a person chest didn't I no you runs for jump on tea.
Okay, so
galamsey stand to do on who ya na.
So what we'll do is
man,
yeah, what we'll do is we want to join thousands of Ghanaians.
And they're very necessary.
Now you man paying attention.
What in the Musa elections? No, I'm in the Mudam Galamsey site. So what be the matter? Now one in Nam site to sa.
Let me never say, hey,
yeah, program.
There we go Western North Region. Baby, if any body, Contombra, Joaboso, Bibiani, so you, hey, Charlie. Because what meet one within one district to another, what meet 2 hours.
Ebe okra bro.
Hey, answer what another.
So nye.
Easy.
Ya no aka no aka. All right. So anope me ne delebedi nkomo na ya hwe kwa be faso a ya mining sector no ye betimi agina ye because ye denya e ka ho bi no mine no ye GDP anase ye sikasem agina brand na nse ya me nua be ma sami jamfi anwanwadwuma oye e wo gold board nyina no e ye gold na oboabo no wo ton e na ma mine no enye sikenti e kire sai gold no e hye ho no e kwa bia so wo se etu na kwan ye be faso a ye betu no eno na ya asem no eno ho nkomo na no pay ye ba bedi the last so far so good adwuma na ekosen
nyame adoma beka se adwuma no de edafom a ebusu ayeye mfie nwotwe na enwoma bi achiachia kakra ewo mining sector minerals commission whatever it is I say you straighten up into so obehwempo a emra ye de a regulating mine in Ghana and Act 2006, Act 703. Na sa emrano nanka every 10 years BNS think ye review no. But from 2006 BC ne.
Ye review ye.
Ye review sa emrano nti emrano na ye de ma license ni ade. Nti ama minister for the sector honorable Amakofi Boa take you over pen what directing nti ya form up review committee.
Okay.
Omato all the 16 regions. Engage National House of Chiefs.
Okay.
Now you say your reviews are law. No, your reviews are emra we ya. Want to mean sorry in fin crime and collect license. Say kwakoye mine will previous year only mo. So be start from a kranase.
Oh, okay.
Na ohene no akaso asasem de da ho. Chief executive for the Onosa Peninsula and son out on Kratania dia bankren and son Yatuaso. Inti the process no starting when the review of the new mining law itself no is a plus inti your percent reforms to be a year no doors. Inti me sure say gradually we'll get to where we are supposed to be.
Okay. Reforms and I say no one na wa me ate ase say na be from baby a o pese wo ye adwuma no na ahemfo na ye involve na anya say wo be hwiresi nkran na wa ko hwiresi ahemfo ne kon so
yes say embrano 1992 constitution article 257 256 say a good year no e wa asase ne mu ne your mind dia
okay
enti ya wo asase a wo ye go to gold wo so wo to ye koko wo so wo due bro wo so wo ye abe wo so the moment ye be hu say gold wo asase ne mu pe abai no to me da asase ne mu obi so ye adwuma or ye juma 10 years 50 years or whatever is it 5 years na say o to gold ni wia ye de asase ne koma asase ne wura enti ne pa ko ya ejuma wa asase ne so no otua de fe no ground rent ma hu asase wura aha enti na obi atumi bankran na wa apply say asase we mpese me ko to gold wo so
okay
once a gold was asase ne mu ye de mra no ye de license no be ma pa ko ma na ko kurase enti wo ye ohene wo krom ho enso be hu ne say obi aba or the license aba over to gold ewo wasase so o ka bi enye ye because emra no say a good year no wasase nim your man o man panyin no ni Ghana for dia ya no hwe so enti eno no obi oba so man ohene say enemy ni mo hwe emra no ma ho kwan say o man panyin ni Ghana de asase ne hwe obi nsa so to gold na say sie ye pese sesa mra nim
okay
se wo ba di asase ne ba ma obi a sa asase no ye de ba mobi no ko hu ohene no bia na ekroman no ye wo musiye emusiye e na wo di ukotu gold so say ya ho na yesie ye nananom ahemfo ye wo na yesie nti ye mpene ma wo ntu e wo sa asase no so ebu ha wo say e ho na ye ya mamre
okay
spiritual and yes rena some rituals bi ha na ye no nti ho wontumi nko ho now so send pa ko ne bankran no be license no de kwekura so ha otumi ni na djuma internet always was a problem wo mine na no ne community no enti ndc ye ba ye omampani ye minister ye na gene se sa emra no a ema obitumi finkran ko license de kwekura so no ye reform no enti review committee no go round me kai say ma call almost 4 or 5 region because Volta region Bono East Bono region and Ahafo ni nyina makobi regions ni nyina hu akokusua nyama ye de lawyers papa o mo kire mo share House of Chiefs ene ahemfo kire emra no mu ne de pese de ka ho grant rent ne how e be the applications no how e be ye no ni nyina da kwan mu am ye sure say by by the close of this year there na mra no aba new law no aba yes nyame no credit e ba ko pe say e be kan say minister no reforms or the aba sector no very soon we will all see and applaud him.
Okay, what rounds then na wo damage no na extent it's saying because me sure say mokobia moko site ko say then na ekoso enwuram ho
ya me da se bebre say utu kwan ko mining areas no a na say wo gina ho na wo hwe nsase no say de ye adwuma wo so no a otimu say one ya say Ghana no ankasa ekwan ya yefa so ye gold no ye nim gold no mine ne ye ye ne bia obia di excavator kwa first na de aso any sofi na nkai
na etutu
enne ye de excavator ba ye tu excavator ni wi a de ye ne say ye mfa ya hohoro eno
okay
na say oba hohoro gold no na nkai ye nkai ye tu amena na nsuo no a wo horo no ni nyina bagum enti minister ba wa ye concern
okay
o say enti obo hu na say gold board any small scale miners ako Australia minister no ako Australia the omukoye they say the new mining methods are ye no abrochire no yenko sue bi ne famra ne fama boa Ghana na ye mining companies no ehuru ye esan say your companies are ma license
okay
one man license or popo bi so no to gold no o to gold lu ya ohohoro a say our license ohohoro wo so ho no inso no to metene sa ba fom na kwako ponsuo bi mu so owo soro ho waje license o popo bi so and waje license no ye na djuma nanso onimra no so enti na djuma na ba be ye illegal and na all say nsuo onim mpo nsuo no tumi tene sa na kwako say nsuo ba bi be ko bia nsuo na yesen no enti wo be ko bia no ho ana say nsuo no wo be say nsuo no ye fin wana na eye na eye about be 30 kilometers away and that's 60 kilometers away or 40 kilometers away a company a waje license the juma or ye no onye ni ye because I'm running huma nkwa
okay
and you shall be a year 2020 NPP are buying and my license said ye cheap bro yeah the year 2020 election year alone omo mama license is 824
hey
in a single year 824 under President Kufuor and John Mahama time na license ya issue ye 59 under Nana Akufo-Addo Omanhene President Kufuor and John Mahama time license and Minerals Commission issue ye 59 under Nana Akufo-Addo in only been 2018 2019
only 2020
even only 2020 on my license 824 and the obias just say obia nya license no a no ewure assassin no tutu keke without proper say the pakuno oni mining oni be kwa ye ko fa no the oni mo so wetu amna na ohohoro no say nsuo sensase the year 2024 the next 2024 election view what we issue elections no 614 licenses
614
ya obi sa won say di ntina aban ya wotia konya so a drew election years no and we issue more licenses. It's MPP in 2 years they issue licenses 1438 1438 yeah a day and the enfie mochi wo mo dia say asase no amasase no ase ya broso na minister bia ba enfie bosome no mochi bosome 8 months wo say ejuma minister no yen enye eno 8 months no
correct 8 years
correct problems no MPP for to create to 8 years no yan solve in 8 months adeng minister we buy ya o share the wire make us say ya chinipa 1400
okay
they are all awaiting prosecutions I hand you over to police for prosecution 1400 excavators are CZF 440 na nya de CZF ira ni biu
okay
obe call no CZF baby e call CZF excavators are they call NIMOS they call military stations and I say police for the police stations district assemblies and yede sa nyamanyama nya yede ko enti excavators yaje in the last 8 months alone 440.
Okay.
Champagne machines ayashino. Champagne machines ayashino.
I know you're different from the modern Greek ministry, no?
I know you're pumping machines.
Pumping machine, okay.
Yeah, can't champagne machines. Man, champagne machine, your machine one. Embrantia no omo ye galamsey wo nsuo so no omo tena so. A platform, you find floating platform.
Aha.
Na no de adu ko nsuo no ko si nsuo no mu na ya sok tu. Na de say ye mine wo nsuo.
No no omo de si nsuo no ma den twiam nua na.
No na omo de move wo nsuo no na no omo de wura asase no mo etwe.
Omo de ye mine wo nsuo ni mu a.
Na ye atwe no. Exactly. It's floating platforms. Yes. Thursday year, me know we can say Thursday year best in and say here. NIMOS, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, so tax force, she excavators in 54 just one day. Ankobira River so.
Na national airboa. National ya approach back one. MPP for fire na na ya kase. Sa wo hye no dia because na ya nimze bia wo de koma assembly bi o betimi ya adwuma.
Champagne machines no yem pese obia be konsuo no
excavator no.
Excavators in the come assemblies.
Okay.
Yeah, they come police service. Excavator yen see.
Okay.
Champagne machines no. And is obsha. So far you seize over 300 champagne machines.
Okay.
300 across the western region everywhere. Champagne machines in just almost ton keke. Obeko baby na e wonsuo no so be 20, 15, 30. I want Cobra so, Pra River so, Bia River so, nobody saying so. Your problem, they say. Mine no a woo ye no, you see an angel. The ninja who cranny the oyen and the forest. So, who was as a crabia say, that's a cow to baby, Panka, but says or the Sophie 8 to 2 baby, Eddie, and no put any problem. But the end of a machine, no, the Babasi in so, what's in so soon, I won't soon, and the MP. 300 so far, yes, easy. Under the MPP administration. And yet, this time, woman, you know about Omanhene. Yes, so called Harbor. There were excavators more than 1,200 our port. Yet, if you need buy, MPP time near crowded buy, then you know port. And so, person crack excavators, your man license. Ya approve, so we are mining company. Was it any? Oh, your mining company, your mount. We are mining company who excavators, same excavators 20. I had that me person will renew. Fine, we'll give you the license. But so we need license there. Yeah, ma first no. Now businessmen under the MPP administration.
Diane
so was security ko kra excavators in the back. And or rented them illegal miners. Momodia mining. No butia sika ofie.
Okay. Into no mining no ko ye bi na so di mining no ho sika.
Thank you. Mining no nye bi otifie. But we security wa cry excavators aba.
Wow.
I know the excavators no high mining to bako takwa, obako bogoso, obako dwaboso, obako lebele. Excavators the same person no they buy no. You are able or unable to trace excavator where we dia na we dia. And the minister taking over pay. I know say at side dia person you why the excavator we wura. And the answer we port to say here. Excavators no they buy MPP time over 1,200 no. You registering in our DVLA. Into a license DVLA for licensing all the excavators and sell all the people.
Okay.
Into your license, into sense, I mean, no, say your license over 1,015 of them.
Okay.
Oh, port.
I just somebody me track you.
Good. Into your say yes, your license excavator. Now, so what the excavator fee ha. Now the year Bonibia, we can trace this excavator belongs to Yachiti. And as it belongs to the light Adam. Okay. Now you trace you so that if there is punishment, we can meet you squarely and hand over punishment to you.
Okay. The ambassador may be saying what was we a chamfine, they say. I buy Montimi Yam Rabbi Machamfine, no, and I say a backroom.
Yabani chamfine. May say a Juma ban we are your mining sector no.
And as some do one of them.
But me sure. I may say, oh, share the press conference Omanhene year and media engagement no. MPP for tena wo mo dem hwe Omanhene adwuma ne se wi oka oyi nsem ano no a de I say eh papa or baby a papa di o man yi koi an hwe ne ya MPP e betra opposition a chew as say ni nim de ne nyoma o ye efe ye de betumi dia ba o man subo ye mfa galamsey ye enti wo ma sheda di nsam na fa galamsey say wo fa ejuma ya ye o galamsey site no in the last 8 years of the MPP administration they did not have the political will to do some of these things.
Okay.
Enti ya she champagnes for ya ban champagne crowd won't pay for champagne and more money ya buy no excavator ya ban no
ton so eh
ya chine say wo ton a illegal because I didn't ya ban it won't to me ton biu
and you Kofi Amponsah delay your question ano
good enti won't to me
ton champagne
because ya ban and biu
ya chiwa ubedem
yes ya blue water gas a honorable Amakofubo de baye mrantia ya fe nipa 930
okay
na sa mrantia na ya fa no western region and western north
okay
ya ma western region 454 and ya den kan de call western north region na wo nyina wo nsuo ya fe ne pra ankobra ene bia ano na mrantie no sora no pa wo madwuma no so mo nsuo na no na mo bo ho ban se won konko politu nsuo no na se wo mu ne se bibi koso na se ebru wo mo so a wo ma fresh soldier for 9 months ma wo ma ba na ba intervention mrantie na bombo de nya 9 months wo mrantie na blue water gas no esizi water pumps baako 900 na sa 900 water pumps yo be sizi ye dia akoma Ministry of Agric because you say one more Greek sector na bunya ho mfaso
okay nti ano de mansion water pump no mo de ye dey
water pump no so ye our champagne no mo de see champagne so champagne ye floating machine na pump no na
nti ano na ye butu na che ba mo so mo illegal de anya akodokora
boys no
aha
nti we boy
oh okay
sa pumping machine ani no mo de chi nsuo no ho
okay
o mo de ho nsuo nti blue water gas no o mo dwuma wo mo ye no o mo sizi pumping machine because you see free nsuo no ho
okay
nti eno na boys wo hwe TV no video no a wo hu no a blue water gas na ko sizi water pump and na wo mo disable no no mo wie no mo de akọ ye de ko district assembly enti ewie de de ni nyina de bre Ministry of Agric and Agric je no de akọ say mo fa pumping nsuo na mo fa water mo diane enti ekuafo no dia no mo dua ediaba wo mo dua say ye bro tomatoes o cabbage o machine we betimi atwe nsuo na wo de
pump wafu
enti ehwo mfaso a ye nyane say ye seize nanso ye de akọ
okay okay nti asie na ye clear
ya ukoport why ade ba ko e besa bo minister ba wonzene aban na baso ne tracking of excavators
okay
and the MPP for amakwame the excavators na ba me buso ye ba ye ma obi akwan mo fa excavator ba
new one in my okay
sa excavators ne ye de aba ye bibi ye obibi o minerals commission e fe control room
okay
na sa control room no ye the trackers bo excavator bia nti ye license wo porter ne ye the tracker bo ya the tracker no bo ya say wo the excavator no kwa ye dem say excavator we wo di kobogoso one fa kobogoso na wo the kotakwa excavator no be indicate wo your control room at the minerals commission say the excavator has been diverted from one community to another community na disengage no ye disengage na the excavator cannot work
on to
be see abayaba
okay
abayaba in just 8 months abayno the trackers so far so who trackers are machines say yabo 647 trackers and yabo excavators
okay
647 it is 647 machines no a ye dia mani pakono wo de nam and wo de akọ ekure bi ase na wo de koye djuma baby a wo de ye djuma no se wo yi excavator ni free ho de ko baby se de ko akoye galamsey pe excavator no first no mutumi high obitumi ba won say fa excavator ma na me koye medjuma bi mra no aba je de ko sesi ye nya ne sa biu bibia wo wudi no
wontu wo ma ho kwan ne de koye illegal dia ho punishment ba
wo na obaji because you are registered wo wudi no
okay
it's licensing and tracking of excavators has been
okay
and one of the things me minister ba yi adeɛ baako a wayɛ a mani agye ho bebree ne sɛ na yɛ wɔ mmara bi a yɛfrɛ no LI 2462
no deɛ ne nyina yɛ ni wɔ ho
yɛn nyinaa ni wɔ ho ɛma yɛde yɛ campaign yɛ politics bebree sɛ yɛwɔ mampanyini bi a na wɔdi 80 years ɛberɛ a yɛyɛ yɛadwene sɛ yɛwɔ nsase bi a yɛmfa yɛn nsanka yɛ conserve the forest no na Nana Akufo-Addo wɔdi 12 years sɛbi obedi 80 years that is 8 years later obedi ɔmampanyin no 80 years no ɔmampanyin Nana Akufo-Addo sɛ yɛnyɛ mbrama no na ontumi nya tumi na ɔmfa forest reserve nsase ne forest a yɛnkɔ mu da ever no ɔmfa ma mining companies ɔmkɔyɛ mining mu ne ebisa yɛ ho sɛ ɔmampanyin a beebi a sɛbi butipe yɛ duro na ɔman ne japade na ɛsɛ ɔbɔ ho ban no wo de man nkrɔfo sɛ nkɔyɛ mining wɔ forest reserve enti wɔn yɛ mmara no LI 2462 ɛma ɔmampanyin Nana Akufo-Addo ɛma licenses wɔn de call 9 forest reserve 9 forest reserve mu 9 wɔn de wura mu a wɔn wura mu a na wɔn yɛ mining yɛ ba ya yɛ take over honorable Ama Kofi Boa ne ministries na the tax force it take 4 months and sana yetumi age excavate yes age sa 9 forest free illegal miners in them
anti apart from say yeah mrakra na makwan bom ko forest no bom say ko illegal
bom say illegal na wonim obi ti say akunta mining according to the NIMOS investigation it is alleged say ono na ye mine license no dey akunta mining dey call forest ni mu no na say forest no su it onu twetwa bi
at the mangrove
na say gold deal or say whatever deal be o me nje say utu gold no wia oh gold for protection it utu gold no a obeba no 350 grams 250 grams of gold utu wia o 250 grams o twa asase na ma o 35,000 that's 350 million and it's ka utua no bo twa ma o twa ma wie na wo ye adwuma no a utua 250 grams and net wo ye adwuma bia o 250 grams that is the investigation that was made by the NIMOS minister we ye adwuma wo because obo ye investigation we ye ya ohunu say no eno ne de ma ya
na
ohunu ya ohunu asase de ekwan ya ya fa so a na ni ateta he was so emotional say nipa ba ye de asase ye forest reserve ye de ama party ni ba o ye chairman wo Ashanti region no ewura asase ni beebi anya so ewura no ewura forest ni owie ya o twitwa forest ni de ma ne party for money illegal miners o mo ye djuma enti wo se mpo wo nya license mpo a yinti na ese wo sa tweba obi mo san ye man illegal mining wo sa far forest ni enti akonta ban ni de na sem de so sin kuroi enne minister lucky for him na Ama Kofi Boa ye on the minister for lands and natural resources sabi honorable Mutala e call the crate no ono na act as minister for environment quickly or take over within the 1 week 2 weeks and or truck letter say come a parliament say sa emra no a e di tumi ma omampanyin no ma omampanyin no ema nkrofo license mo de koye
forest reserve
forest reserve mu koye mining no yenji sa tumi ni from omampanyin sem listen it tells boss it takes political will for a minister to say I am removing this law that gives the president that power to give license to mining companies. Since the committee drafting the law no more we are the minister assign it not the parliament for the law to be removed. Offer campaign emra problem ane e kenyina ne say emra no ema omampanyin to me Nana Akufo-Addo to me ma ode oma nkrofo to me so wo nko mining forest reserve enkoye mining no sa emra ne yin free wo enne minister no de ko parliament e de be ko parliament a wo mo ye hwadwuma enche bia am ye be yi sa emra ne free wo nti di nti na sa minister we yam mo na baso ne enka se na dwuma o ye no e dwuma si pia no ko nanim. We must applaud the minister because within the last few days, Shamfai machines, yabaning no excavators, yabaning new mining law or deba. What say? share a juma papa no a year with the sector no and this government is doing now. We must applaud the president and the minister for lands and natural resources for the kind of job they are doing. Yeah, that's a tax force.
Okay.
You take tax force no, your friend the NIMOS. The NIMOS no, the composition F. Papa or that woman no, Colonel Dominic Bua or your professional soldier or no de be an seminar say integrity matters to him a lot.
Yeah.
Say, oh, you be a best say
exactly.
Some NIMOS composition no, your police for more NIMOS no. Your narcotic control board for our more NIMOS no, your NIB for more because say a cheap mind have been a say on your investigation. NIB for the police for the investigation, not police for your prosecution the courts. And you say the composition no, you do na but NIMOS no, it is a tax force in the court. Na ye chikweku menu say kweku menu illegal mining na ye chenwa. Your NIB for my investigation. We are the report to the police. That police are prosecuting the individual. Now you pay one more use brute force. I don't see a soldier for.
Okay.
Who call communities? We are going to say Emrantia no more we no money no more be more in chemicals be more the ye gunsu into the narcotic control board. Aba can NIMOS no say one more juma no say. You drew baby na say in drew bone won some Emrantia here or they will be able to investigate. And the antena sikwa. And the boy it seems say baby.
Okay.
It took the minister a thinking cap and a thinking capacity. Say menchini na me fa bibi kakra mra na me fa nya adwuma. Enti mining sector ye ba ye adwuma ye wo ho a besin de adwuma ye no. Me say by the close of the year to the middle of next year le be hunu result no say yensuo numu ne bibia ebe ye fefe because ye de akonya to excavators ye sizi and ye ma wo kwa ma wo fa foforo ma inte bedru ba bi no be say excavators no ye de illegal mine no eswate me prefer senka emrantie ne mbaba wa be pickers ne cutlass na yakon wure me say be tutu form say it say oh kwa me nkuma time ne ye
no tete ne na nanom ye no
no ye say galam say gada and say no that time no obi anka say ye be chase ye de so be chase but the obodi excavate tutu form self form no tutu form sensu self forest no ye say dey na mo ye dey until you spend you need only 7,000 close to 7,000
what dey ho yam pa dey no to bona cheche mu ye because eja Mr. Herbert class onya license ni bi obeje onya license na o ya no proper obi anu ni asem
yeah ye wo emranche ne mbaba ye bi ye wo wo mining community e what dey wo no
yeah
na ni ji mining ho o ka say onko police and say onko immigration and say onko customer o say dey bi ope so ye mining because what dey wo no nim say dey nkrofo nya ho mfaso
yeah
it is any panel say o ka say who deny no a you cannot deny that individual so what we do is say minister tsena ho adwene wo say o dey bi very very cooperative mining
okay
eba form group o me 10
and we are different from community mining now.
Different from community mining. The community mining na MP before the buy. Na obi tumi won kre. Na wakwaje asase we kre bi ase. Na oye mining wo ho o se corporate community mining. Wa bra obi ni community ho a owo group ni. We ya say asase no ye dey come nipa no ayas nkofo ne dia. Ayo Omanhene asase ne ye wo mo dia. Asase ne ye Oman no dia e de wo mo krom ho na nya ho mfaso.
Okay.
And if you're not from the community, we will not allow you to mine in that community, in the cooperative mining. We will not give you that license.
Okay.
And people from the community, no, one more penny able group 10. Now license from the district assembly cooperative mining. Now minerals commissioner license so amount regulations account say ya ma license say cooperative mining will kurana. But emra ye de ma woni men konsu menko forest ye wadwuma wa hase na mo fendidi responsible mining eno and ya start ye de mrantie no bi ko abrochiri wo mo nko sua se de ye ni media ye de ye mining na ye mfa wo mo mra no mo mfo ye se ye ko Australia no the way omo ye omo mining ni ye se de Ghana ye no ha puto no omo set ya machine ketuwa bi no omo hohuru nsuo no omo hohuru a nsuo firi nyina kogu baabi sa nsuo no na omo sa
no masa dia be
horo we are no akata sa nsuo so akata sa so we dua be no we dua bro we dua de wasase no so no de asase na manewura na yekọ another place and no be responsible cooperative mining na minister dia ba ye be ye dia boa oman Ghana enti see am member licensing
okay bra license no so because license no won ma bia na
ya ba ye bosome nwotwe bosome nkuru mu ne yewe Honorable Amakofibu and signing a single license. Who be some say, Minas Committee, ye Jumani say, ye recommendation we. Na ye application we are, ye recommendation to the minister to approve.
Okay.
Ye the nkra to minister, and the mfiem, bosome nwotwe minister sign just one license for mine. And to one more kita license one more illegal things, and they didn't deny from the previous regime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was here for ye mo bibia kwaba. Na me inform Brian platform we eso Omanhene Kwabena Asante. In fact, Appiah Stadium eya ade pa na ultimate describe no said you sit here because Omanhene Asante Kwabena Asante a pure MPP journalist. He has proven to be an MPP food soldier in journalism. When we say my papa no eto ho kika na sa Erasmus or whoever asaridon korije yenim de wadi obi ba ban mu 8 good years na or tax bi o so accomplish na wantimi a nipa na wabasisia na wanya 8 months no o expecting say only sa tax within 8 months ye ka sa asem we e wo hefa Omanhene Kwabena Asante. He is the most hypocrite man in journalism. Ghana oba oyi journalist na si ho no Kwabena Asante ono e na odi omomu ye hypocrite omonim oni obi omo ye very hypocrite no kwasem pa say di omo nka bi da ye wo hanom 8 years 2016 2017 to 2024 yet is enkofo too good our president na bobo anu chebi yenya journalist bi ti se Kwabena Asante Omanhene Kwabena Asante ma ne baabo nche so ebeka ase da bi de ekoso no enye nti ye force president na mana ayeden we declare state of emergency. Omanhene Kwabena Asante jai sa hypocrisy nemboa sebi babia wanyina duru ani babia okika koi ko mpanfie so sebi sika ye de maya ebedru baabi yentimi enye den ensomu bio o presa ye den chese o party e wo position enti no be den obebo jandam Omanhene enye ye me say Ghana for enye gullible. I'm telling you Ghana for nim the more experiencing over the past 8 years enti anya wo sa jandam we e no mo be so go krom ha Omanhene Appiah Stadium pacho sambro Omanhene subio Mr. Wada be sosi Omanhene Asante so because he has decided not to change his ways upon the odi year no na no nyina no onyanye na adwe so be sesa na adwen Akufo-Addo de the presidency eto so eno kwa mo force no so on declare state of emergency Akufo-Addo or the presidency eto along the line. So when Timian fight or resign, why any wukrum ha or a journalist will Timmy force not to Kwabena Asante so nyeden on resign. Kwabena Asante utimi e force Akufo-Addo so on resign because galamsey no one kind of fail. Utimi ge. How dare you tell Muhammad to declare state of emergency? Masa, yeah, me support to galamsey because in sooner say no sebi. Before a big booby say tano and quiet that tano sebinum. Sensoni say a mega metigana happy means me home me. But moment can of kakra MPP a pencil. Now omuye galamsi go and check the kind of SMT delay them. The number of lines is within 2 years a Akufo-Addo issue here. The number of lines is a Akufo-Addo issue here. At the man ne nkrofo mo mu tu galamsey ukruma na wo check the number of licenses yera John Mahama the first time oni atamos ne kofo de e kabo ma enduru emu half cry eti ye po bi obe fight galamsey who is capable besides yera John Mahama by or ye niema he is putting measures akufado ti wono no koka kro mfi wo osanka kiro se akunta mining enye galamsey for or licenses chabawuntu ne MDC for ba wo do mun sa to akunta mining so yemi sa so more licenses enka umbetimi ayen sa obi di ni presidency eto so eno de ma hu problem bia with it Omanhene we a hypocrite jasa opanyine mbo. This is the high time some of us we need to tell you the truth Omanhene kwabna sante jaisa ne mbo papa jai ne mbo when you journalism I don't expect you to do this ade japade nkwa na ape ade nse bia hunya de nkwa na ape enti a wutimi ebe hypocrite obi abetan so for 8 good years solid years on declare state of emergency ni wanye osiwe ordinary presidency ato no obeden obe resign se wantimi a ene wonya one resign copy so koye onokrom ntimi amforce no obi a waba for just 8 months also obe fight galamsey within the tenure one case obe fight galamsey within 8 months so even when he said it masa he has every right to still fight galamsey enti from 2 years 3 years kono ena nkamo be shase ebisa sa question we Omanhene because of party journalist awtiwa wo yenti food soldier kro mo MPP for enye de wo ye no on some MPP for makomo no ki Justin Kodianom nana bi nom Samia Wuku on say na Samia Wuku nkasa bi wakana no tum because wo hu ambu papa ene Samia Wuku hu ambu papa wakana no tum but bi obi ti say Omanhene kwabena sante a opese MPP for bo mo nso akas eni fie nyina ngu ni tiri so nti no obetena radio so ai jandam but emfa some of us ya wahanam say be clear Ghana for mamu me yentie sa akwa we because ono ni botom ene na fu ene odinam or stomach direction what journalist MPP food soldier in journalism onyanye na adwin so obese sunny ways enti say wo obi a obe force na man declare state of emergency they can call former president wo Yewra Akufo-Addo kona koka kire so mbra no me force and declare state of emergency kane owia wantimi a wa resign aka ho masa yenya nkwada ukurom ha we are not case and we won't allow you to tarnish the image of this government se Mahama ya ade a yegide babeka papa ni ni abre or support or supporting the fight of galamsey Erastus Asaredonko whoever papa also get your facts correct I say amuba minim se na wunya kakra bio and all of a sudden she say wunya 2% 10 against NDC papa jasan semneka ye papa a president or call a encounter press encounter na oshase ebe de say papa no ye wuye no paso obi ani su jai so so fight galamsey the boys nachi na mum fight galamsey ko president no wo asem bia nkotena obi ase obi any Omanhene Asante mu program so the boys nachi na munye den munko kama asem eno na ebeboa the boys nachi na de munko president wo any suggestion bia ko president no wo Yewra John Mahama is open freely for everybody na ko ka wa asem entina radio so enka nsem bia asebi ebe wi akire emfa ade papa bia ma into Omanhene Asante is the most hypocrite journalist in Ghana and I can boldly tell you say in Africa waweni baby a black man and adwene ye black a o pesika et say Omanhene Asante me hu bi da and Appiah Stadium na no mfa ne ntoto form say since that what is what me akasa Appiah Stadium catch ye no point black say the tunufo so njai do ye na emboa no on so what me babo nti abekasa ontimi because any dwumadie ontimi enti sanete abusiafo enti yamma jandam bia kwan Akufo-Addo enen ko wo so ede ye force no because he was put his presidency on the line ono swear so the presidency atuso or the president eto chacha ewi achi kwa no yante ho hwe mahama waba for 8 months kira wadwe comment section mahano ma ewi number 1 authentic platform negative bomodna na subscribe na fa comment tum like you know the share na fufu ni bi makra bye bye.